Hi, this is Thomas with Believe in the Run. I'm here with Jon from Brooks. We're going to go over some of the offerings that Brooks has coming up for 2023. Jon, what do we got?
First off, we have the Ghost 15. That's our top-selling shoe. Really nice updates here. First, it starts off with the brand new midsole compound, so Loft D2. It's a little bit lighter and feels a little bit softer than the previous one. As you get to the upper, really nice, really thoughtfully designed, engineered upper here. Really soft, really plush. It's going to get the breathability where you need it, and the structure and the fit where you need it as well.
When you talk about a new compound for the midsole, what are we talking about? Is it EVA? What's the base on it?
Yeah, this is going to be an EVA-based midsole compound.
All right, and this is one of your top sellers, like across the board. Like if Brooks is known for one shoe, it's the Ghost. Yep. Anyway, so the Ghost, when is this available?
This is available right now. It's in the market right now.
All right, and what's the price on it?
It's $140.
$140? Okay, great. All right, so we looked at the Ghost. Now we're going to something that looks a little shiny in the midsole. What do we have?
Yeah, so this is the LEVITATE 6. And so this is the most pure expression of our energized running experience. So we have a few options here. We have our...
I can hold it if you need.
You have the LEVITATE. You also have the LEVITATE GTS. So these both come with our classic fit. And then you also get an option of a LEVITATE stealth fit. And so that person who wants a little bit closer to foot, more dynamic stretch upper with a more sleeker silhouette, you can get that in the same experience as well.
So what are we talking for a midsole compound here for the LEVITATE?
Yeah, so the midsole compound is DNA Amp version 2. It's a PU-based midsole compound. And this year it's 10% lighter than DNA Amp 1. And so what we did is, rather than just making the shoe lighter, is we wanted to add a little bit more comfort. So we leveraged the weight savings and added 2 millimeters more of DNA Amp to the midsole.
All right, and you're also going to say, you showed us the GT version here?
Yeah, the GTS version. So a runner who wants support, they pronate a little bit, the GTS version is going to be great for them. Or if you're a neutral runner, you can use the neutral version.
So you can see this one has a little bit more of a higher wall on the medial and lateral side to give you that guidance through your stride. It's going to hold your foot in more over the top of the midsole. I mean, that's pretty much it, right?
Exactly.
All right, great. Let's take one last look at the stealth one here.
There you go.
Let's yank that one out. Lighter weight, going to feel a little bit different with this light mesh upper. And this one, all these is available now?
These are they're on pre-order right now. They're available 12/1.
All right, December 1, 2022. Yeah. All right, so it's time for race day. You want to get in something a little sleeker, a little faster. What do we have here?
Yeah, so this is the Hyperion Max. And also the way we look at this shoe, I mean, it's definitely lighter, it's definitely faster, but we also see this as some runners out there just like to feel a little bit quicker when they run every day. So we see this as not only as a tempo runner, but you could also use this as your everyday trainer.
Is there anything interesting about the midsole geometry that we should talk about?
Yeah, so it's got our DNA Flash midsole compound. It's a supercritical foam or nitro-infused midsole compound. And some people love the Hyperion Tempo, so this is going to give you a similar ride, that quick and fast transition, but you're going to get 4 millimeters more of DNA Flash. So midsole heights are 1826, real nice geometries. They're going to give a real quick heel-to-toe transition.
What's the price point on this shoe?
$170.
$170? And so this isn't necessarily as much as the Hyperion Elite, but what am I going to notice difference about this shoe versus that?
Yeah, so Hyperion Elite's all about race day. It's got a carbon fiber plate in there. It's going to be really stiff and just really, the shoe's really going to be in control. This shoe's going to give you a lot of the benefits of more foam underfoot, a lot of protection, and feel quick, but it's going to give a little bit more flexibility in there. So it's something you'd feel more comfortable running in every day.
So no plate in this one?
No plate.
All right, cool. When's this one available?
1/1/23.
All right, so our first January shoe for 2023, and where are we going to be able to see this first?
It's going to be everywhere. We'll have it all channels.
All right, awesome.
All right, Jon, we're here with some trail options. What do we got going on?
Yeah, this is the Catamount 2.
Ooh, Catamount. Fan favorite, I think, for trail runners, Brooks trail runners. It uses that nitrogen-infused foam. We still got that going on in this version?
Yep, still has the DNA Flash, same supercritical foam as the last one.
Okay, awesome. So what are the changes with this shoe?
Yeah, so the big update this year was really focusing on, this is our lightest, fastest trail shoe. So it's really the big focus was on improving the propulsion uphill, making running uphill feel easier.
Awesome. And what did you use to kind of make that a little bit better, easier? here?
So this one is, the Catamount 1 had a rock plate on the bottom of the shoe. This one we've used a P-back plate in the midfoot of the shoe.
Okay.
So it's going to add some stiffness and rigidity. It's still going to protect the foot, but then by sandwiching that in the midfoot and the way we've designed it, it's just going to add a little bit more stiffness that's going to create a little bit more spring going forward.
Okay, now let me see this. I see there's some changes here. We got some gator attachments that I don't believe the first one had, correct?
No, that's correct.
Okay, and then we have, it seems like this might be a little more stable than the first version. I see we have some higher sidewalls here.
Exactly, that's exactly why we did that.
Okay, cool. And then I know the one issue we had with the Catamount 1 was the upper seemed a little bit sloppy. Did this get any adjustments to kind of firm it up?
Yeah, a couple adjustments. One is we have an internal saddle in the shoe that's really going to lock the foot in.
Okay, cool.
And then also the mesh we used this year, it's a new TPE mesh, which is really durable and abrasion resistant on the outside, but really soft and plush on the inside. So really nice innovation there.
All right, nice. And when is this going to drop?
This will drop 2/1/23.
Okay, so coming up here, and what's the price point?
It'll be 170.
170. All right, awesome. Okay, John, last but certainly not least, something that we're excited about. We love the Hyperion Tempo 1. Now, this has kind of gotten a name change. You're trying to streamline things, so this is just the Hyperion now, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And so maybe talk us through why you kind of did the name change. You dropped the tempo from it.
Yeah, so like you said, the Hyperion is a super loved shoe, and we look at the Hyperion Max as a product family. So if that runner out there who wants that quick, fast ride, both these shoes are going to deliver that. But the Max for us is just going to give that runner a little bit more DNA flash on their foot, a little bit more protection, a little bit cushioning, but they're both going to be super fast. And so and then also we see the Hyperion and Hyperion Max as shoes that can be great everyday trainers. And some people just want to feel a little bit lighter, a little faster when they run.
Sure.
And so by dropping the Tempo name, it's going to make the shoe a little bit more accessible.
Okay.
And more, give the runner permission that they can run in the shoe every day as their everyday trainer.
Nice. And then, so does this have the DNA Flash midsole?
It does.
Okay, gotcha. Any differences between this version and the last version? As far as the midsole?
Yeah, midsole's same height, same midsole compound.
Okay.
Outsole-wise, redesigned the outsole a little bit.
That was my next comment.
Yeah, to create a little bit faster transition, a little bit more, maybe give a little bit more dynamic forefoot ride.
Yeah.
But the bigger change is going to be in the upper, going a little bit lighter, a little bit faster up there. Through the mesh.
Cool. And then when does this shoe come out?
This comes out, I believe, 7/1/2023.
Okay. So, and price point?
Price point will still. We're actually going to go down in price down to 140.
Oh, really? Nice. Well, there you go. That's always a bonus when you get those negative inflationary savings.
Yeah, and then one other bonus as well is that with the Tempo 1, you only had a neutral version. But for the high deviator, someone who pronates a little bit, wants a support shoe, you'll also get the GTS version, so you're going to have the extra support in this one.
Gotcha. Awesome. All right. Anything else we got to cover today that we missed? Anything in the secret back room?
Not today.
Okay, I tried.
That's right.
All right, cool. Thanks for talking with us today. Looking forward to everything that's coming in 2023.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming by, man.
For sure.